meeting? Okay. Meeting is being recorded. All right, we'll say the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we need a roll call. Okay, you want to do a roll call, write it down.
Yeah. Brian Gustafson.
Here.
Dennis Winkler.
Here.
Chester Bundy.
Here.
And the other two are just being excused or?
Yeah, they're excused.
Okay.
Okay.
Did they ask to be excused or not?
What's that?
Did they ask to be excused?
They're put their resignation in.
Well, then you say they resigned.
Well, I don't have the papers in my hand.
Then it's an unexcused then.
Well, we don't have a formal resignation yet from that.
Well, then it's unexcused then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, visitors' comments.
Yeah.
Diane, you have any?
Nothing.
News reporter? Christine?
No.
Nadine?
Yes, I wonder if the new secretary is bonded.
She's getting bonded. It should be coming any day.
Well, then she's not allowed to sign checks
So
or
we know that. Yeah.
work on checks,
Yeah.
so there's no
that's-
point in mailing a check.
That's why we've been signing. Yes.
No, I mean, the check, the money I'm sending in.
Yvonne's still
No,
home.
your bond
Okay.
comes in and takes care of them.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
Yeah. Ricky?
Nothing.
Bob?
Yeah, I've got a couple questions. Was there a motion on the books to approve her being bonded?
Yes. We put
Well,
it in there.
okay, which
As we
meeting was
said,
it?
I don't know if that on or not, but we all approved to get her bonded.
At a meeting,
That was a couple weeks ago.
as a meeting, at a meeting.
I'm sure we did.
Well, we can't find it.
You're just saying specifically that?
You have to make a motion. Anytime you're gonna spend money, you need to have a motion. Anytime you're gonna spend money, you need a motion on the books that you're spending money and get it
Well, I
approved.
know it's going through.
All right, I was told that Rebo has been allowed to go up and get payments at the bank and everything. Has he been bonded? Was he bonded to do that?
No, he wasn't bonded.
All right, then who gave him the authority to go up there and pick up payments?
Most of the time, him and the secretary went together.
They both went to the bank at the same time to get payments?
Yep, lots of times, I know that. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So, because you guys do know that only bonded people are allowed to monkey with the money, the payments, or anything like that. Somebody, you three guys just couldn't go up and get payments because you're not bonded. Okay, and the other thing is, I understand there's quite a few checks missing.
Well,
I'm not done yet, please. I'm not done yet,
Go ahead,
please.
but this is,
I'm not done yet, please.
This ain't just a talk.
You asked for visitors' comments.
Finish.
You asked for
Well, go
visitor
ahead.
comments. All right. My question is, if those checks are never found, who's going to be reimburse the authority for all that money? You can't expect all those people to pay for a stop payment on their check to write you another one. So who's going to reimburse the authority?
I don't know nothing about him. I never heard nothing.
Well, you don't know,
about that.
yeah. Who? Chester? Dennis? Who's going to reimburse the authority for all that
First
missing
of all,
money?
I've never heard this.
I've never heard it either, so I don't know where it's coming from.
Where do we get this information?
I have my sources.
Well, till we hear about it, I don't know. I didn't hear nothing about that.
We need to have the sources or something.
There's some checks that they didn't get back yet because she
It's
didn't
just
get
not on
some-
their
Yeah, it's
bank
not on our
statement,
thing.
but that don't mean they're not laying in that office.
That's right, and it don't mean they're not.
Our
lost.
secretary's been off, we're trying to train a new one.
Yeah.
Well, I know one person for a
Is there
fact.
checks from years ago are you talking about?
Hmm?
Or is this
No,
recently?
Recent.
Oh, recent.
Since Debbie's been fired,
Well, I
actually.
can see with the transition that there's a delay in some of the deposits
Yeah,
probably.
the only
No.
one I know they weren't getting
We'll
their checks
have
back
to
fast.
investigate that.
I've had to train people, and I never forgot to make them get checks and stuff to the bank. I've trained people, and the first thing you train them is to get that money in the bank the day you receive it and not let it lay around. I understand there's cash laying around that needs to be deposited. Why isn't that being done?
We will, as soon as we get there.
This is all news to me.
I know, I don't know what she's talking about.
I didn't have any problem with deposits or anything up till tonight. Will you guys look into it?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
sure,
Come
well,
on.
Definitely. I don't want money sitting around either. It should be in the bank.
Right, absolutely.
Okay. All right. The new business, we're here to hire a person, and we interviewed them last Saturday. We got Edie Deemers, the only ones we got for a maintenance helper for Perry, and whatever else we need to do. So, motion to hire Mr. Deemer.
I have a question. When you hire somebody or considering somebody, Franny, do you check on their past record of places where they work?
We didn't call, but we got a list here of what they.
Don't you think it's wise to call?
Well, I'm sure, but he's pretty mom, I mean, I'm not, don't know.
I mean, I know
people don't
Heenan Deemer, but still, if it was me and you were hiring me, I'd expect you to call wherever I've worked in the past. Same for you, Franny.
That's the same.
Well, he put on his resume that he left the last job, his last employment because of personal reasons. I don't know if we have the right to know what the personal reasons are. We can't ask him. So, did we call?
Did he only have one employer?
It's only one listed. There's one listed.
How long did he work for him?
About 4 years, I believe, 4 or 5 years.
And Heenan's not like 25 years old. He has to have a past record of employment.
Yeah, I thought, to me, that was sufficient for the kind of position that we're filling.
I got a question.
Mhm.
What choice do you have?
Right, that's how it's.
Okay, I need a motion,
Franny, is that a part-time to work with Perry?
about 20 hours a
Is that
week,
what it-
and as needed to help Perry, whatever we need to do.
Okay.
Last year, we hired a kid, and he helped Perry until he went back to school.
Because Perry's still on, because there was rumors he was leaving.
No, Perry he hurt his back, and that's why we gotta get this kid on. He's pretty
So
good right
he's-
now, but I
he's-
don't want him lifting until we get this.
So he's
person on
considered a
board.
part-time then, if he's.
Yes, he's
20 hours a week?
Okay.
about 20 hours a week, give or take.
Yeah,
If he's
okay,
needing
I got
more, you know, if
Yeah,
he's called out with Barry or something to do something.
yeah.
We got other things going on that I might use him for as far as the weekends and help me.
Did you say his name again?
Edie Deemer.
He didn't,
Deemer.
Why don't you spell it for Fred?
Henean. Deemer. M-E-R. That's what it is.
You know, just out of interest, I read 2 articles, or 2 ads in the paper today for the Water Authority advertising for Eric Johnson's, or a laborer and a part-time secretary, or 25 hours a week
Yeah.
or whatever. But one of the preconditions in there is the requirement to pass a drug test. Is that a requirement of this authority or not?
Not a requirement unless we see a problem, then we'd send them for a drug test. We see a
Okay.
problem, we'll send them for, we never did before that I know of.
Do they get physicals, Franny?
They never did physical in the past that I know of. No. So, okay, I need a motion.
All right, motion.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
What are you gonna pay him?
$10 an hour is what we've been starting law as.
I think you need a motion for that.
Mm-hmm.
Need a motion to pay $10 an hour. I need a motion to pay him $10 an hour for starting
I'll
wage.
make the motion.
I'll second.
And then a 90-day period put on there if we want the 90 days, you know what I mean?
90-day
Like or
trial.
something's wrong, 90-day trial, we want that written in right now.
You don't have to really do
And,
that.
So,
You know, one of the reasons for a physical is to identify pre-existing conditions. And if something should develop over there, he would be entitled to workman's comp. And I think you want some degree of certainty.
and I
You
believe
don't
in
have
the
any
future.
pre-existing conditions. Pardon me?
I do believe in the future we ought to do that, Paul.
Well,
I agree with that.
we'll just put it off.
You guys probably should make sure he gets his shots, in a series of 3 shots that he should have.
Yeah, we'll make sure that.
Yeah. They have 2 shots around
KRS.
Certain shots.
But I haven't practiced and so forth.
Yeah, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them you have to get.
Are you
3 of
gonna
them.
maybe discuss that at your next meeting about, that you'll have drug tests and physicals for
I
any
don't
new
know.
hirees?
Not making no comment on that.
Why not?
Because I'm not. I'm making no comment. I'm not setting the next meeting up. I'm just here to hire the person and go on with my business.
I just asked if that
It
would
would
be
be on the
something that
agenda.
you might discuss at the next meeting. Denny?
Or put it on the agenda.
The chair isn't the only
Well, I have
one,
to give it some consideration, yes.
the chair isn't
I
the
won't
only
be
one.
obligated to put it in the next meeting, but I understand your concern and I have to give it some consideration and thought before I would bring it up to on the board.
Okay, you know that the chair isn't the only one that can put items on the agenda.
No, I do know that. I do know that.
Okay, I guess that's it. We'll vote for adjournment.
What about secretary? I thought you were going to,
The what?
I thought you were going to hire a part-time secretary too at today's meeting.
No. She's already been hired. We already had it. Meeting hired.
We have the-
I need an adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second. All in favor?
I don't get it.